Hey, it's me, Renee. I'm back. And I'm doing something that I've done before, but not often. And also, yeah, it feels appropriate to do it. So on Sunday, it's Norway's National Day. Hey, in case you didn't know, I'm Renee. I'm from Norway. Haha. I didn't realize before now it rhymes, but yeah. And yeah, our National Day is on Sunday. And I think a lot of people actually they don't really do that much on National Day. Like some people don't even have it. Norway, we do a lot. We have parades, we have speeches. The king waves from his balcony in the castle. There's lots of games. Like if you're a kid, there's lots of games. If you're an adult, it's often a day where you just get lots of very drunk. Honestly, I'm in the middle because I'm not a kid. I don't have kids, but I don't really get drunk either. But I still kind of celebrate in different ways. I listen to speeches and whatnot. So yeah, so maybe you also curious like what's National Day like? What are we celebrating? Because some national days are like because they got rid of a colony and whatnot. Like you have national days all over where the day they were liberated from England, liberated from Spain, etc., etc. No, in Norway, we celebrate getting our constitution, which is actually one of the world's oldest. We got it in 1814. Also, a bit of a fun fact there. So, Norway was actually in a colony. We were actually like codependent with we were ruled by Denmark for 400 years. Then we were um, free for a few months, and then we were after under Sweden. And but in those few months, we got a constitution. So yeah, that's what we celebrate really. So today, I'm going to be talking about first Norwegian books that I feel like should be available in. I've done it with this before, where I said like available in English. Honestly, now I'm just gonna say all languages because they're just so amazing books. Talk about some books that are available because yeah, some books actually are available in different languages. It's not just Norwegian. But also give me a little moment because I forgot something. Oh no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Forget. So yeah. First, let's talk about the books that I want translated. So first we have Sofieberg-mysteriet by Tommy Ueland. So this is a crime, which I mean, no Norwegians, Scandinavians love crime. Everyone loves the Scandi crime. This came out a few years ago now. It actually also has a sequel. But it's a crime. It's one of those stories where it's not a police detective who's the main character, and it's not a lawyer that's the main character. It's not even a journalist. No, the main character. Well, actually, there's two main characters in this one. It's a retired police officer, so kind of police officer, and then it's his grandson. His grandson who blah blah blah. Just so I don't check. Yeah, his grandson who's in a wheelchair. So they investigate this murder in the elderly home. So yeah, in the elderly home, something mysterious happened, and yeah, love this book. Great characters, a bit of a like cheekiness to it, and yeah, definitely should be available in different languages, in my mind at least. Then we have Svader by Said Ali, Krim-ish. So it's called Krim-ish because it's a crime story, yeah, but it's also like very much a character story. It's not just like very focused on the crime. It's also just lots of jokes. Said Ali, he's a Norwegian comedian, so as you might guess, it's a very funny book. And I feel like this also will get people to understand that Norway is much more than just tall, blonde, blue-eyed people. Yes, I have blue eyes, and yes, I have blonde hair originally. But like my sister's brunettes, my mom's brunettes, there's lots of people in Norway who's brunettes without not being Norwegian. And also, quite a lot of people came over from Pakistan in 1960s. So now we have lots of Pakistani Norwegians here, or Norwegians with Pakistani family, like Saeed Ali. So yeah, and also this is just such a great, great book. It needs to be available for everyone to read. And then we have, suppose maybe a bit of a long shot, but I mean, all of these are long shots. I don't know if people really care about Norway. I mean, I do know some Norwegian authors are like popular everywhere else, like Jo Nesbø and whatnot. But yeah, let's not uh, be a negative Nancy. And now I'm going to talk about Benny. Benny går berserk. Benny går igjen. It's actually a series of 4 books, but this is just the first 2 books. So this is a middle series. The reason why I'm thinking it might not be translated, sadly, or at least some languages, is that the main character Benny, he's gay. You know it from the first book, but it kind of like it's a slowly him coming out of the closet story. Like in the first book, he comes out of the closet to his family. In the second one, he starts to flirt. In the third one, he gets a boyfriend. Yeah, so slow and steady, really. And this first one, it's kind of like Home Alone, but just in Norway in a way, I suppose. And well, kind of that hijinks, I would say. It's kind of like he wants to stay at home, but his family wants to go abroad for Christmas, and he wants to stop them, so he steals the passports and stuff like that, and it's just very hilarious. I mean, yeah, maybe it's well. I think, honestly, I think this might not be like front and center in Barnes& and Noble because of the orange guy and whatnot, but I feel like maybe people could love it and read it in Ireland. Isn't Ireland kind of? I feel like that's kind of a cool place to be. Or Wales, Scotland. It can be available in Australia. I feel like, or it could be like available in Spain, in Germany. I know so far that Denmark has it available. I think Sweden has it, but I'm not quite sure. But yeah, definitely should be available in other languages because this is just such a masterpiece of a series. And then we have En lykkelig slutt by Anna Louise Morset, Norway's first romance book. I mean, we've had a lot of stories for women or chick stories, feel good stories, but this is the first, I would say, honestly, to God, contemporary romance we have had. It takes place uh, in the publishing industry, so that's also quite fun. Like all the references to different books and whatnot. And yeah, it's kind of like enemies to lovers, and it's just so good. It takes place in Norway, but it also has some scenes in Sweden, in London. Like it goes all over the place, and yeah, I just love this book a lot. And yeah, and it's available in Swedish and Danish, and actually in uh, Dutch in Netherlands. But I think that's it at the moment. So honestly, I feel like this should be available in Spanish, in French, in all languages. Yeah, I know I said Spanish and French, but I did not mention English. Well, sometimes I feel like English kind of takes some time before they notice their own languages than English. But like for example, a book I'm going to talk about later, that has been out for ages, and it got translated to like Hebrew before it became translated to English. So yeah, like it got a lot of other eyeballs in other languages as well, at least. So, but yeah, as was also like if things get translated to English, yay, because English is a big language worldwide and whatnot. I mean, even if you just think about the main English areas, the UK, the US, Canada, and Oceania, well, those have big populations. So yeah. Then we have another romance, Overlevelsesplan by Elin Brenn Brynjarhei. So this came out this year. This is a small time romance. It's a second chance romance, and it's also BST, BST, BDSM. I can't talk. And yeah, it's just a great, fun, lovely read. Then we have Løfter i Sand, which is, well, sorry, Løfter i Sand, which is a Norwegian historical drama. And there's romance in it, yes, but there's also other things happening. There's secrets and drama and whatnot. And there's like I would say there's one main character, but there's also other characters that are important. And it takes place during the time that Norway was part of Denmark, so in the 1800s, late 1800s, and no, late early 1800s. Okay, I have to think a moment. Sorry, early 1800s. I'm lying. Sorry, it's in early 1800s. It's still in the 1800s, so I didn't lie about that. And yeah, if you like period dramas, this, yeah, there's juiciness, there's drama, but it's not over the top drama. And yeah, I think this could be fun for us to read, even if you don't know, even if you don't like Norway or have been to Norway. I feel like you don't really have to know the specific history stuff to enjoy it. So yeah, as I would say in general, I would say like history books. I feel like or history non-fiction fiction books. I feel like you should be able to read without being way into history, which I feel like the best ones are like that. And then we have yeah, Vilma-serien for by Gudrun. So this is actually already out in German and Swedish and Danish, but it's not out in other languages. And people Spanish, English, French should pick up this series. It's just such a lovely series. The first book takes place during Christmas, and then the rest of the books, this kind of looks like a Christmas book, but it takes actually place during a whole year. It takes place during a pregnancy, and it just gives you all the feels. The main character reads autistic. It's not on page autistic, but it's kind of very much reads that way. So if you like those kinds of books, yeah, well, that's why they pick it up. You can't maybe. Well, I suppose maybe someone's watching me who can read Norwegian. Maybe it's Luna's watching. I think maybe also Luna would know about most of these books. Anyway, yeah. Then I'm just gonna mention some books, as I said before, where we actually have English and different languages available. Firstly, we have Nemi. So I'm not quite sure if these two books, or because actually there's actually four Nemi books, but I don't gonna get them all. Uh, I'm not sure if these are available in different languages, but I do know that there's Nemi available, like this, the cartoon is available in Spanish, in English. It used to be part of the London Metro, the free newspaper. It's available in German, like all languages. Nemi has been available in a lot of languages, really. And if you haven't heard of her, check her out. If you have, yeah, Nemi is Norwegian. Yes, she is. I suppose you might not know because not like it's not like she mentions Norway in all the comics and whatnot, but it is a Norwegian comic. Then we have Sommer på Himmelfjell og Jul på Himmelfjell Hotel. So the first book is available in English. It was actually mentioned in Entertainment Weekly last year. The second book I haven't heard of yet, but I'm thinking it might be at least. But yeah, so the first book takes place during Christmas. Second one is during summer, and there's a third one on the way. And honestly, I would say kind of if you like Gilmore Girls, check out these books. It's a small town. It's family secrets. It's grumpy love interest, kind of that. And yeah, I like it so much. And so happy that the first one at least is available in English. And then we have Evna, or The Raven Rings by CD Edition. So this is a trilogy. The first, well, there's first a trilogy, and then there's a second trilogy. Well, second trilogy isn't finished yet, but it's supposed to be a trilogy. This first one is YA. The second one is kind of, I would say, more adult. It's kind of more graphic, more violent. Though this first one is also kind of violent, I would say. But it's the first one takes place in a completely different world. The second book in the series takes place takes place in our world, but also in that world. So you go some world jumping, and yeah, if you like if you like Norse mythology, it's not directly, but it's kind of based on that. If you like badass characters, big world building, check out the Raven Rings. It's amazing, in my opinion, at least. And yeah, I hope you have a nice weekend, and I'll see you around. Bye.